Hey guys, welcome to the DevOps Pro channel and Helm for Beginner series. In the last videos, we understood the basics of Helm and also created our own basic chart. In today's video, we will be looking at some Helm commands which will help us verify that our Helm chart is syntactically valid before deployment. We will ensure that the values we are providing in the values file are correctly reaching Helm and our Helm chart is being deployed as expected. We will learn about commands that are commonly used in the real world when we Helmify a real application, meaning creating a Helm chart for it. Before diving into the commands, let me mention that if you prefer watching videos in Hindi, you can also subscribe to our DevOps Pro channel. All the videos we release in English are also released in Hindi, so you can learn DevOps concepts in the language you are comfortable with. So, our first command for today is the Helm lint command. The Helm lint command is useful for checking the syntax and structure of our Helm chart without installing or rendering the chart. This means that if there are any syntax errors or if we have missed any required fields while creating the chart, we can easily detect them using this command. For example, this is our first chart that we created in the last video. To use the Helm lint command, we first create a syntax issue here and then run the Helm lint command to see if it can detect it. To create a syntax issue within the deployment file, we remove one curly bracket. We save the file, run the Helm lint command, and we need to provide the path to our chart along with the Helm lint command. But since our chart is in the same location, we can simply provide a dot here. As soon as you run the command, you will see an error here. Parse error at deployment, YML line number 6 unexpected curly bracket in operand. So it is also telling us the line number where we are facing the issue of missing operand. And if we fix this and run the Helm lint command again, it will not show any error. This means our files are syntactically correct. This way you can use the Helm lint command. The next command is our Helm template command. The Helm template command renders our Helm chart files into Kubernetes manifest files without deploying them to the cluster. This means that with this command, you can see the Kubernetes files that will be generated. You can also see how the values being passed inside the values file are incorporated into your Kubernetes files. Upon running the command, you will see the following. 2 manifest files have been generated here for deployment and service, and the values that we are passing from the values files have been incorporated here. In this way, you can see how our Kubernetes YAML files will be generated. If you wish, you can also save them to another file using the pipe operator. This is how the Helm template command is used. So far, we have seen whether our Helm chart is syntactically valid and whether our Helm templating is working correctly, i.e., whether the values we are passing are being correctly incorporated or not. But there are some issues that are related to Kubernetes, which we might discover after installing our chart. There should also be a command that can tell us what errors we might encounter during our installation. This is where the Helm commands with the dry run flag come in handy. So, if we now provide the Helm install command with our release name, chart location, and the dry run flag. This command provides us with a preview of what actions will take place in the cluster when this chart is installed. It performs a dry run where our template files are rendered, dependencies are evaluated, and Kubernetes manifest files are generated, but no actual deployment occurs in the cluster. And with this command, you can also catch Kubernetes-related issues. For example, suppose we do not provide a name in the values file and comment it out. Now if we save the file and run the same command, it will give us an error stating that the resource name cannot be empty. This is how this option works. All these commands are commands that are commonly used in the real world when we create charts for real applications, and can see whether they will work correctly without deploying them to production. The most important thing is that you do not need to remember any Helm-related commands. You can view all Helm commands whenever you want using the Helm help command. Helm is a package manager, and you can read about the common actions it provides such as search, pull, install, list here. You will find all of these along with their definitions here. You can also read about the supported environment variables here. Below you will find all the available Helm commands with their explanations. You can also find information about the lint command and template comment here. Under this, you will find all the flags supported by our Helm commands. You can use --help with any particular command to understand it in more detail. If we run the Helm template --help command, you will find very useful information about the Helm template command here. You can also see how to use it from here and what flags this command supports. You can find that information here as well. So by using --help in this way, you can learn in detail about any command. And you don't need to remember anything. So, today these are some simple things, but very important ones we have seen that are actually used. If you still have any doubts, please let us know in the comment section. If you liked the video, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.